Hey guys, welcome to the Bela coaching channel where I help business professionals go from empty to energized. I am here today to talk to you about how to love yourself and be confident in who you are and the new skills that you're learning, even if you're not an expert in them yet. And I know that that's a lot of times where we feel most uncomfortable and most insecure. I have 10 areas that you can look at and ways that you can look at to help you love yourself and gain confidence in who you are. The first one is to get inspired. Now, you may already do this one as well, but it's something to bring to the forefront of your mind if you've kind of forgotten about it. But looking up things that make you laugh. So there are thousands and thousands and billions of funny videos on YouTube. From cute babies to dog fails to cat fails. So anything that can make you laugh and bring your spirit up that way. So that helps you to just get inspired to think more positively and kind of shake us out of that negative state sometimes we subconsciously, we just start to laugh automatically because it's something that we enjoy. So that's the number one way. The second way is to laugh at yourself. Now, this may mean that times when you are normally pretty critical of yourself, making funny faces at yourself in the mirror. A lot of us can be like pretty judgy at ourselves when we look at ourselves and we're like, man, like I need to change this, I need to change that. And we're reminded of our flaws, right? Like sometimes when we look at ourselves. So making funny faces at yourself, doing goofy things, striking muscle poses and just being goofy can help to, again, shake us out of that state of negativity. And repeating phrases like, I'm a badass, and just goofy things that can help to inspire us and also cultivate a healthier sense of self. So another way that we can do it is to shake it out. So any of those songs about shaking it out, shaking it off, turn on one of those songs that is your favorite jam, and then just dance around like a crazy person, have a lot of fun with it. Other ways are to just literally like shake your body and shake your face and shake all your expressions out, because sometimes we like hold all this tension or anxiety, stress, whatever you want to call it, depression, and just by literally shaking it off our body and visualizing that negativity just kind of rolling off of us can help us to shake us out of that negative state. So another thing that you can do is to make someone else laugh and make their day. Because this has that reciprocal effect where you make somebody else laugh, and then that in turn brings you joy and makes you laugh. So, maybe it's that you record one of your funny videos, or you record yourself like dancing in the kitchen or something, and then send it to your best friend. Or take a picture of your funny face and then send it to a friend and say, hey, I was thinking about you. And things like that can help to lighten their day as well as yours. And that's going to bring both of your spirits up. So something that is playful and a lot of fun. Number 5 is to give certain people caricatures when they're all doom and gloom. Now, this may sound a little funny, but you think about it like an Eeyore character, where maybe you visualize that person in your life who's just kind of like, they're just kind of bringing you down or something, and you picture Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, or maybe the Wicked Witch of the West, or a dramatic character in a movie. So something like that where it can lighten the mood, and maybe if there's somebody that has kind of spoken negatively into your life, then it can help you to shake off those thoughts and kind of shrug them off and be like, that's how they are, and have it have less of an impact on you and your mood for that day, because just because they're that way doesn't mean that we have to be that way. Next one is number 6. So make light of the situation, and by really listening to what you're saying and just kind of dramatize it. So if you, creating a caricature of yourself that can kind of help you to laugh things off and make it more enjoyable. Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying to tear yourself down or anything like that, but but it can be helpful to kind of, again, shake us out of our state by thinking of it in a lighter way or a lighter fashion. I'm even reminded of when I was a teenager and I was really upset about something that I thought was very serious, and I thought it was, I think it's funny now, but my whole family dressed up in trench coats and they got water guns and hats and everything, and they all came out and, because I was sulking in the backyard, and they came out and surrounded me and were like, how many of them were there, and like pretended that they were reporters. And so it was a really funny situation that I can look back on now, and it's one of those things that kind of shook me out of that state. I rolled my eyes, I relaxed a bit more, and while it still bothered me and it was still something that I wanted to address, it was something that took a lot of that oomph out of it, a lot of that anger. So making light of the situation can really help us to relax a bit more and have a lot more fun with it. So also when you're learning a new skill, so this is number 7, when you're learning a new skill, one thing that can really help is to bring somebody along who makes you laugh. So recently I gave a free talk locally, and they were having a yoga session at the same time. And there were these 2 ladies there. It was the only 2 people in the whole class, and they said it was their first time doing yoga, and oh my goodness, I've never heard somebody have so much fun laughing and giggling and making jokes the whole time that they were doing yoga. So it was a really funny situation. But doing something like that where you're doing it with somebody else who can make you laugh and somebody that you feel really comfortable with, to help to take a lot of that pressure off. Sometimes we have all this anxiety when we first do something and we don't want to look stupid or silly, but really embracing that, because don't we all look silly or stupid when we first start something new? It's like, you know, somebody like a baby learning how to walk or something. It's meant to be like funny in a way, like you're not stressed about it. You take that pressure off yourself to be perfect at it the first time and recognize, I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, this is fun. We're trying a new skill, we're trying something new, and it's a new challenge. And so we can either allow it to be fun, or we can choose to beat ourselves up about it, but that's really going to be discouraging and isn't really going to help much. So by laughing it off and by having friends there, that can help to lighten the mood a bit as well. Another thing you can do is accentuate your imperfections. So you may have noticed, but I actually have crooked lips, and it's something that at first there were certain things where I was like envious of other people because they could do like this perfect kiss face and everything, and my lips don't do that. I got a goofy face. And so what I realized though was that I was really good at making ridiculous faces and weird faces that made other people laugh. And I also, when I work out, if you ever see my workout videos on Instagram, then I'm like usually making really weird faces as I try to figure out the moves because I don't know what I'm doing. So it's a lot of fun, and also takes a lot of that tension out of the situation. So accentuating your imperfections. So even though it's something that, you know, maybe you're even a little self-conscious of in some ways, it's also something that you can laugh about and, you know, learn to love yourself a little bit more in that way. And that, you know, take some of the lack of self-esteem out of it, because we can still have confidence in it, right? Like, we're all still quirky in our own ways. We're all still awkward in our own ways. We have imperfections, but that's part of what makes us who we are, and that's part of what makes us beautiful. So learning to love those things about yourself and embrace them, play them up, have fun with them, and you know, you don't have to worry then that other people are going to be judging you or looking at you for it in a negative way, because you're laughing about it with yourself. So it makes it a lot more fun. Number 9 is to kind of going along with that, accepting that we are all a little crazy and we're all a little weird. A lot of times when I get clients come in, they think that their problems are so weird and I must think they're crazy, and I must think they're so out there with these things, and you know, they're so messed up. And the reality is, I think all of my clients at some point have said that they believe that about themselves. So we're all a little bit crazy. We're all a little bit weird. And I believed it about myself for a long time too. And I'm sure anybody that you meet, once you get to know them, yeah, they got weird, crazy quirks. And it's something that we all have in common. And so there's no need to try to be perfect or, pretend that we have it all together, because nobody has it all together. We're all kind of like trying to figure this out as we go. This crazy thing called life. And then finally, remember that no matter how long your to-do list is, there is nothing more important than just enjoying the life that you have while you have it. So embracing each moment as it comes, and just learning to enjoy each moment, because we don't know how long we really have with it anyway. So just loving it and enjoying it, having fun with it, enjoying each and every moment is going to help you to really thrive in this life rather than just survive. So I hope that gives you some inspiration and some ideas, some things to bring to the forefront of your mind, whether it's an actual practice or action, or whether it's a mindset strategy. I hope all of these things help you to love yourself and be more confident in who you are. If you feel you've mastered this in some areas, go ahead and comment down below. If you have any questions for me that, something that maybe you didn't understand in the video, or something that I didn't cover, or something that you'd like to add, please go ahead and comment below in the comment section, and we'll take care of that from there. So also make sure that if you like this channel, that you hit the like button and the subscribe button to get notified when new episodes come up every Thursday. So with that, I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe out there, and never lose sight of yourself in the service of others. Talk to you next time.